Hey guys, it's me again. I just made a video a while ago and uploaded it, but then something went terribly wrong, so I had to remove it. So I'm sorry. If you guys had time to watch it, it's just ignore it. Anyway, I'm going to do an update on my dreads first. And well, I haven't really done that much to them until today. I've tightened a few at the roots because some of them are like growing together, and that really bothers me because I don't want that. But I have this huge matted thing that I can just grab here. The lighting's really, it sucks. I'm so sorry, but these two dreads, they are like grown together at the roots, and I'm trying to fix that by like crocheting them apart. I don't know. It's complicated. But that's about it. Otherwise, they're not as tight as I thought it would be at 3 months. Nearly 4 months, actually. So, if you guys know if that's normal or whatever, just please post a comment, because I'm kind of worried that mine are like not as tight as they should be, except at the back of my neck. They're really tight. I mean, they're like ropes. It's really cool actually, but they're also kind of deformed. Like, I don't know if you can see this. I have one here that's like, it looks pretty weird. Yeah. Anyway, and then I wrapped, see here, I wrapped this with white and blue thread, like maybe a couple of weeks ago, because it started acting weird, and it's actually one of those threads that I combined, and it started coming apart really badly, so I had to wrap it. And I don't know, I like wrapped threads, but not in the front. I want them like in the back or something. So yeah, and other than that, there's really nothing new with my dreads. It's kind of frizzy up here, but I don't really care. I don't do that much to them. I should probably get better at doing maintenance and stuff, but I'm just lazy. And when I get home from work and I sit down and I'm like, okay, maybe I should do some maintenance, and I'm like, nah, I'll just watch this clip on YouTube instead. So, and I would also like to know, like, how often do you guys maintain your dreads? And what do they look like when you don't maintain them for a while? Does it really, you know, are they like a catastrophe or what? You know, just tell me. And I still really love my dreads, and I'm so not planning on, you know, getting rid of them, because this is me now. I really love them, and I haven't gotten any new beads, but I had to, you know, like, remodel my frog bead, this one, the little frog, because it was a dangling one. It hung from like a thread of small glass beads, but now I made it so it's like a loop, which I've threaded onto the dread, and then the frog is hanging from that loop above a bead, so that, you know, it's secured on the bead above it, more like, and that's better because it broke and fell out. And I've also reinforced the metal thread holding it, so it's reinforced and it seems to be working. So that's good. I don't know if you can hear it, but I got a cold. That's why I'm home from work today. I feel really crappy. I felt a little better a while ago, but then now it's just all coming back, a runny nose and a headache and all that shit. So yeah, that's not cool. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah, so I thought I'd just make a little video. My throat doesn't hurt yet, so that's good, I guess. I can still talk. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about is vegetarianism. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but I'm a vegetarian, and I have been for almost 10 years now. And I thought that I would talk a little bit about why I'm a vegetarian, because it all started back in high school during my first year, and I did some project on animal transports. You know how the animals are being badly treated and everything during the transports and before they are actually, killed. And I got really inspired, and I thought more and more that it was gross to eat meat, and I wanted to prove a point. That's the key thing. I wanted to prove a point and try to change the world. So I stopped eating meat. I thought it was gross. And then eventually, I sort of toned it down a little. And now it's not as much, feeling sorry for the animals. I mean, of course I do, but I realize that I can't do anything about it just by not eating meat, and I can't change the world, But I don't eat meat because I think it feels wrong and gross to eat, a piece of someone else's body. And I say someone else's because, yeah, I think that all animals are individuals, no matter what race you belong to. So I think of it as eating corpses, and that's just gross. And I know a lot of you people watching this probably eat meat, and sure, fine, I bet it tastes great, and keep doing it if you want to. I respect that, I totally do. As long as I don't have to eat meat, I'm happy, okay? I don't ever want anyone to try to make me eat meat. And a lot of people try, and they question it and everything, but I don't think they have a right to try to change me, because this is me and this is what I believe in. This is like my religion. So that's just a part of my integrity, really. And trying to change me and questioning it, that's a violation of my integrity, and I will not allow that. So I'm a vegetarian. I'm proud of it. I respect other people for eating meat. That's totally okay with me. But this is my thing. Okay? So that's the way it is. And if you guys have questions and stuff, you're welcome to ask. I'd be happy to answer. Just don't be gross and don't be mean about it. Gosh, I'm really starting to feel crappy. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that about that. And also, I have this new thing that I thought I would do at the end of every video. I'm Swedish, and I live in Sweden, so I thought that I would teach you guys some Swedish, because I know that Americans and all English-speaking people have serious problems when it comes to pronouncing Swedish words. So I'll try to help you with that. And so I would make it the Swedish word of the day. And the Swedish word of the day today is fika, which is spelled F-I-K-A. So it's pronounced fika. So fika is basically, it can be compared to afternoon tea, but it can, we have fika at like any time of the day. It can be morning fika or lunch fika or afternoon fika or evening fika, anything. But it's not really afternoon tea, but it usually involves coffee or tea. And it doesn't have to be biscuits or cookies or buns or muffins, when you go for coffee. No, it can be sandwiches or just coffee and nothing else, And we usually like to, in Sweden, we invite ourselves to other people's houses for fika, and then we bring something like buns or sandwiches or whatever. So at least this is what we do in my family, and it's sort of an old tradition. We call someone and we're like, so what are you doing? Can we come over for fika? And they're like, you have to say yes, unless you really have something to do. It's sort of a Swedish thing. You guys wouldn't understand. But you usually invite yourself, and sometimes you invite other people over, of course, and then you have to say yes as well if you don't have anything. It's a Swedish thing. Yeah. So there are a lot of weird Swedish things. I'll come to that in my next video with the next Swedish word. So fika, and I love fika. I really do. And usually I have tea or coffee. Yeah, and I love tea. I really love tea. It's my thing. So yeah, that's that about fika. And now you know a Swedish word. That's great. Also, if you want to know more about Swedish, I've seen a really great clip on YouTube. It's called Simple Swedish. Check that one out. It's really good, and for Swedish people, it's really funny, actually. I thought it was really fun. So yeah, check that out. And I think that's it for now. I'll probably make a new video soon, I hope. If I don't feel too crappy, I might do it tomorrow. So yeah, that's it for now, guys, and don't forget to post comments and subscribe. Bye bye.